in the news today. Eminem performed at the Oscars, and everyone's confused that a 50-year-old washed-up man is still playing music. MGK has yet to speak on this.
He's speaking at the Oscars? Is that an actual thing, or you just
I
make
don't
that
know.
up?
I don't know. I've been seeing this headline all day long that Eminem did play at the Oscars last night or whatever, and everyone's all confused about it. Like I've been seeing pictures of people in the crowd that are like confused, like why is he playing? And he didn't even play any new songs either. Like he played "Lose Yourself," so everyone's real confused.
That really doesn't make any sense. I didn't even know it was on last night.
I didn't either. I saw it this morning. I'm like, whoa. And everybody's just hating on Eminem, man. And I just thought, you know what, man, that dude's life is rough.
Isn't the Oscars a bit of a joke anymore? Like, I don't even. Are they even relevant?
I mean, to be honest, I thought Oscar was just some grouchy little fucker that lived in a trash can. So I don't really know.
I mean, that's still the OG Oscar in my books.
Yeah. So I'm not watching the Oscars. But yeah, so everyone's all confused on that. So
why was he there to begin with?
I don't know. Isn't the Oscars
Just
is
to-
like
just
it's
perform?
movies, right? Yeah, he just performed as far as I know.
Just
Yeah.
to get up there and
I just like, hey,
like it's early 2000s again.
this dude is seriously like hurting for attention, I think, because like in the last like 2 years, since Revival came
Dude,
out,
are you talking shit on them? You can't do that.
I can do whatever I want. It's the internet.
You can't do that.
No, but
Oh, go
but
ahead, I'm just
realistically,
fucking with it.
it just seems like he's really craving some kind of attention because he just keeps popping up at random times, and I really don't understand it. I think it's after everyone said that Revival sucked. I think he got his feelings hurt because now
he's
he's
been
attacked
dropping
everybody.
albums like
yeah. So
Paul telling him not to do it.
yeah, no, he doesn't care.
Who's Paul? Is Paul his manager? I don't know who Paul is.
Yeah, he's his manager or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he keeps telling him not to do it, but he's still living in 1999. He still don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I got phone's going off. Okay. Hold on.
You got to take that?
No, it's just being stupid.
Oh, I thought we were going to take
Technology here.
I thought we were going to have to take a
You
commercial
see
break.
this thing? That was weak.
Was that supposed to hit the wall? Was that supposed to
No,
hit the okay.
I didn't want to hit the wall. I tried to get like in between the bed and the wall, but I didn't want to hit the wall like fully.
Turns into a Nokia mid-throw and just bust right through the drywall.
Actually, probably. I just slap this drywall and my hand goes through it.
Oh, really? Damn, that sucks.
So, what's on the agenda? You want to talk about our lives as a small town life versus city life? Because I feel like that's two different worlds. I want to go into that.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is. We don't even have a mall.
No.
We just have a Walmart.
Yeah, a Walmart.
And that's our mall.
I don't know. I'm telling you, I went down to Dollar General. It's popping down there.
Really?
Yeah, they got some mad shit out down there.
They got some deals going on?
Oh yeah. No, it seems like every time I go in there, I'm behind someone, and for some reason, they want to do like the cashiers don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Right.
And for some reason, whenever I'm down there, I get in line behind someone, and he's like, "Oh, put half on the card. Here's half cash. Here's some more change." Like it's like, what the fuck? Just pick one thing and pay with it. Jesus.
Well, he's trying to make a day out of it. Okay, it's got to be an event. No.
Well, it's terrible. Hate it.
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely a big difference. I mean, I lived in Columbus for a bit when I was a kid, and we kind of moved back and forth. I mean, my family's from around here. I mean, we've always lived here, but it's just so much different. And I keep wondering, what would it be like if I moved? You know what I mean? Because I've been here basically my whole life. We lived in Columbus for a little while, but I've just always been here, and it makes you wonder what's on the other side.
Yeah, it's kind of got me confused because like I see the way some of these people live, and I'm just like, I wish I was here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just go out to the club and you just see all these people piled in.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, damn.
It's like they're having a blast, but it's like
Thanks, parents.
It's scary. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's scary to like to make that change. You know, that's why every time I've said I'm gonna move, I'm gonna do it, and yet I'm still here.
I just can't. I can't do it. I don't know. I just can't do it. Like, there's something about like being around so much people. It just like it drives me insane to think about. Like, and people drive like morons in cities.
Yeah.
Especially like we live close to Columbus. They drive like morons.
Columbus is mild compared to some of the other areas. That's not bad at all.
Columbus is mild. All the interstates that go through there. You're telling me that's mild?
Have you ever driven in Chicago?
No.
Okay.
I don't plan on driving Chicago.
Yeah, don't. And don't go to Wisconsin either, because I went there one time and that is the worst trip I've ever had in my entire life. So
really, what do they have there? Just nothing but cows, or?
Dude, I don't even know. Like, we went out there for a Machine Gun Kelly concert because of course, and like we got out there and it was almost, we couldn't really find anything to do, and we were in Milwaukee. Like, we stayed in Milwaukee, and it was just boring, and the people there were just so much different. Like, he decided to play a song for some girl's birthday or something, and he's up there, he's playing this song, and you know, it's kind of an intimate thing, and this dude's just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm getting on stage tonight. He just jumps up on stage like nothing ever happened. So he's up there and security's trying to chase him, or like trying to get him off the stage. He's running around the stage and they're trying to tackle him and stuff, and he all at once he jumps, right? He jumps off the stage to try to get back in the crowd. Well, first off, I'm not catching him because he's a dickhead, okay? But he didn't even make it past like the railing. You know what I mean? And
he didn't make it past what?
Like, there's like a rail. Well,
before he got tackled, or did he just like run into the railing?
No, like he jumped off the stage and didn't even jump far enough into the crowd. Like he slammed into the fucking like the barrier, right? I'm like, Jesus Christ. And he's like trying to get away, and I'm like, the security's coming, and I'm like helping him. I'm like, here, take him away, because that was bullshit. Like, I can understand.
So the little gap between the stage and the fence there.
Yeah, like,
is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Do you remember when we were at Sonic Temple? That's weird. I'm wearing the shirt. Yeah. And they had that like barrier wall at the front. Just that same exact thing. Yeah, but the people were like douchebags out there. Like, I don't know if anybody's watching from Milwaukee, which they're probably not because nobody watches.
Come on the podcast and defend your state.
Yeah. Yeah. Square up. Yeah, it's Ohio versus Wisconsin.
Listen,
Wisconsin.
They have cheese out there. All right.
Yeah, well,
that's all that matters. Cheese is great.
We have corn.
Do we?
Yeah, lots and lots of corn.
I guess that's more. I don't know. Isn't that kind of more of a Western Ohio, kind of thing?
I don't know, because I totaled my car in Western Ohio, and I crashed into a bean field. So I don't know. But anyhow, yeah, it just sucked. Like, the people were really rude, and it definitely didn't feel like small town Ohio.
Really?
Yeah.
I figured it'd be like pretty close to small town Ohio. There's nothing out there.
Well, again, I was in Milwaukee, so that's their big city, which really wasn't that big. But maybe I was in the wrong part. I don't know. So.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I've never been to, like, I guess the only real big city I went to was New York, I guess. And that was just on like a school trip or something.
Oh, you guys went to New York?
Which I hated. I hated it.
Oh, really?
It was terrible.
You didn't like New York City?
Oh, it was awful. Man.
I had a lot of fun in New York City.
Awful.
But New York City is like, I don't want to say they're rude like the people in Wisconsin, but like if you're in New York City and you fall on the ground, they're just going to step over you and keep going. They don't give two fucks.
I just when I got there and we had to stay there, I couldn't wait to get back home.
I imagine that being on a school trip in New York City, I imagine that probably wasn't fun because you couldn't really just take off and go explore on your own. Like, I went up there after I graduated, dude. It was a blast. I went up for New Year's. You can't really do.
Oh yeah, that's definitely going to be fun because you can actually do stuff.
Oh yeah.
Now, when you're on a school trip, you can't do anything. Like, it's like, we're going here. We're going here. They decide everything for you, and it's just like, no, I want to go here.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's just
exactly. Like DC, it makes
it's
sense
awful.
because when you go to DC, like you're supposed to go look at all these different statues and memorials and all these things. So for them to plan like a schedule, like this is what you're gonna do, that makes sense. But in New York City, dude, you got to just go out there and just explore. Like it's fun taking a taxi and like just all that random stuff. Like I went up twice and it was a lot of fun.
Now I'd probably have a blast now if I were to go. I'd probably have a
Are we
blast.
planning a vacation accidentally right now?
Are we?
I don't know.
Because like I'll
Sh-
probably be in the club like
Should we go
every
to New
night
York City?
if I was there. Because there's all kinds of people.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't really, because when I went up there, I wasn't 21. But I went up for New Year's, and, well, the first year I went, I was doing shots with Canadians, which was really weird. We're like waiting on the ball to drop. Like, here, you want a shot? I'm like, huh? Yeah. Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
you went
Let's
there
do it.
during New Year's? That's
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. Have you seen that? Th-
Yeah.
It might have been better back in the day, but I don't know. It seems crazy. There's too many people there.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Oh, I'll just start swinging. Just swinging. Just start swinging. They get in my way.
The Burtonian says, I went to New York City once. I didn't get mugged. Turned out better than I expected. Well, I mean, that's always a plus when you go and don't get mugged. But, there's probably some, certain areas to stay away from.
I tell you what, I think Columbus is actually worse than New York City when it comes to crime.
Really?
Dude, like if you're comparing like actual crime statistics,
Yeah.
like obviously New York's going to be higher because there's more people.
Right.
But I think like more like per population, there's more crime in Columbus.
Well, let's see.
Is that an actual stat? It's probably accurate.
Well,
Columbus is pretty bad for that.
let's see. What do we want to do? Let's do 2018 because 2019 just ended. So, trying to find the right place to look.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I got the full experience either because, school trip. So it was kind of dull and boring.
What kind
Though
of?
we did go to medieval times. It was pretty fun there.
I guess. Okay, murders rose in 2019 apparently. Let's see what that statistic was.
You gonna pull it up or?
I'm trying to find an article.
Right now?
Yeah.
So you actually don't mind driving Columbus? Like it drives me insane. Like all the other states.
I remember like when we were gonna leave for Sonic Temple, you were actually supposed to drive, and you didn't want to drive up there. So no, it doesn't. Man. It doesn't bother me
drive
at all.
Like morons. They don't get over. They don't do anything. They just stay in their lane. They stay in their lane, and then whatever. If you give them just a little bit of opportunity, they'll just squeeze their way in everywhere.
So, yeah, definitely a big difference between New York City and Columbus as far as homicides were concerned for last year. I'll let you take a guess at the number.
Oh, man. For the whole year?
Yeah.
Well, New York's obviously going to have the higher, I think.
Right.
Just because there's more people, but like...
It's a big gap.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be a big gap because there's more people, but like I'm talking like per population wise.
Okay, I got you. So,
yeah, per capita. That's what the Bretonian said. Oh, I can't speak. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't say it.
So there's 3.2 million residents in New York. And 894,000 in Columbus. So yeah, I guess the population is quite a bit different.
Yeah.
But so the number that we were originally looking for was basically it's 104 in Columbus. There was 104 homicides in 2019 versus like 300 in New York City. So quite a bit different. But then I guess I didn't realize the
Dude.
population difference was that bad.
Yeah, Columbus is probably worse then
Well, what's scary
per
is
capita.
Nationwide Children's Hospital literally is right next to the ghetto. And so, like, if your child's there and you're staying in the Ronald McDonald House, they actually have police officers escort you to the Ronald McDonald House. And it's literally across the street. So,
Dude. You know what? Since we're talking about Columbus, you want to get into a little story time
about Columbus? Oh,
about
man.
Columbus?
All right. Yeah, let's do it.
You want to lead it off, this Columbus story?
So I had been working a lot. I plow snow. And so we had a pretty rough winter early on last year. And when I finally had a weekend off to kind of get away from all of that and take a break, we decided let's go to Columbus and let's go do some bar hopping. We had no idea where we were going, and we knew nobody up there to show us where we were going. All we knew was we were going to Columbus and we were going to bar hop, and it was because we were bored and I was tired of all the work I'd been doing. So we get up there, and we'd been in the truck for like 2 hours, and I really had to pee. So we go to High Street in Columbus, and we're on High Street, and we go into this bar. We have no idea what kind of people go to this bar at all. All we knew was we wanted beer, and I had to pee. So,
oh man!
So we
You're missing out a good portion of the story.
What? On the way up there?
You're missing out that we stopped before Columbus and went to a couple of ours.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
And then you're also
missing
out.
I did forget about that.
So actually, and it was stupid of me, but the next day I had work in the morning. So this is really dumb. I ended up getting like 3 hours of sleep, I think. Something stupid.
Yeah, we didn't get back till really late that night. I forgot.
Yeah, because we live like 2 hours away. So, so we first we went like, I think it was like we weren't quite in Columbus, but I forget where. We went to this place that was after your name, Robey's Pub.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? Okay, well, wait a minute. No, we got to back up even farther because didn't we started in Newark. We started in Newark, and that's when Joey met up with us. And we went to. This isn't intended to sound racist, but we went to this bar in Newark.
Oh, dude!
And we had no idea like what kind of people went there either, because each bar it has its own crowd.
It didn't feel like we were welcome there, dude. It did not feel like we were welcome there. We walked in there. Oh my god!
So, again, for some background of where we're from. You're welcome in every bar because in this town, it's a lot of alcoholics and everybody just wants to drink. So that's what we're used to. So we go into this bar and it is primarily African American.
Yeah, they gave us some weird looks when we went in.
Yeah, as soon as we walk in the door, they're looking at us like, we don't know you. We don't know why you're here, but you should probably leave. That was the whole vibe. I didn't even get a beer. We just left. That's when we go to Robey's Pub, and nothing's going on.
No, we went to Robey's Pub first, and then we went there.
Are you sure? Because Robey's Pub is in
I'm 100%. I was the sober one. You're the one. I was the driver.
Yeah, but the first one was in Newark, which was on this side. Oh, anyhow, so we ended up at both of those bars. So we go to a bar called Robey's Pub.
Oh, by the way, the name of the podcast hasn't changed.
It hasn't?
Is it changed? Did you change it?
Yeah,
it should be episode 2. Okay. Maybe I just need refreshed. But yeah, we did go to Robey's Pub first. We ordered a couple beers, and then we decided to go. And we walked in that bar. Didn't feel real comfortable, and we called Joey. We're like, hey, we're going to Columbus. We know Ohio State University around there, so we're like, yeah, there's gonna be some, there's gonna be some girls there, college girls. Why not?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, let's go. And so we ended up going to Columbus, and we parked High Street, correct?
Yeah,
it was High.
Yeah, we parked right on High Street.
And then Dan was with us, and then it was you and me.
Right.
And we got out of the truck, put the change in the meter, and then my truck truck alarm started going off, and there must have been a hockey game going on.
Yeah.
And a guy come out, and he's like, "Why are you stealing that truck?"
Yeah.
So that was a pretty funny thing.
Yeah. So he told us, "Hey, you should go down to Pike Street." This guy, but like I said, back to what I was at before, I had to pee and we wanted beer, and there was a bar right there, and so we go in, and all of these people are wearing tuxedos, and like they're all dressed really nice, and I'm like, well, we don't belong here either. So
no, we did not belong there. We had jeans on. They had tuxedos and dresses. It was just like really formal.
yeah. So by that point, we've been to 3 bars. We're 0 for 3. We're not having a very good evening, and we're not having any luck whatsoever. So we decide to take this guy up. We're like, okay, where's Pike Street at? We had no idea where we were at. Again, we're from small town Ohio. So we go over to Pike Street, and we go to this bar called Brothers, and this place was popping. I mean,
oh, that was insane.
They had the Midwest favorite cornhole games going outside. Like, this place was awesome, and there was a lot of people there. And I'll let you get into that, because by that point I started drinking a little too much, and your memory's probably a little better than mine.
Let's just say toward the end of the night, this guy was gone. So I think the plan on this trip, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I think it was to pick up some girls. I think that was the original
That was part.
plan.
That was part of the plan. That was definitely
plan.
part of the plan. I got too drunk.
Yeah, I was like the only. Well, I think Dan was sober too. So
I don't know. We
Joey
lost him.
ended up meeting us eventually, but he was later in the night, I think.
Yeah.
So this place is packed. You go up, you order. How much was the beer? It was insane.
Oh yeah. So like, my go-to beer is typically a Corona, and around here I can get a Corona for like $2.50, $3. Those are the prices I'm used to. So
I think it was like $6.
Well, yeah. So I go up, I tell the lady, I'm like, hey, I'll have a Corona, after we waited in line for 20 minutes to get one beer. Like, that's how busy this place is. They don't have any drinks menus. You don't know what you're buying. So I go with my Corona. She comes back. It's opened. It's got a lime in it. She says, hey, that'll be $7. I'm like, $7? Christ's sake, I can get a Crown and Coke for $4 in small town. You know?
Yeah.
It was nuts.
Yeah, they're probably making bank up there.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
If I was in a city, I would love to own a bar. Just charge outrageous prices. And
oh yeah, because they're gonna pay it, especially because that was right next to Ohio State University. So
oh yeah,
of course they're gonna pay it. All these drunk college kids, like a 12-pack of Corona is $15. So you sell well, I mean, 2 beers is $14, and you've practically paid for the 12-pack. So by the time oh my God, the profits on that, you know?
Yeah, we really should have well, I guess you should have pre-gamed a little bit.
I mean, I kind of did, and we did go to some
Yeah.
other bars. I did have some more to drink, but yeah. Well, I mean, I definitely had plenty to drink while we were there, though.
You sober up waiting for another drink because you're sitting there waiting for all these people. There's not enough bartenders.
Well, one time I went up and I ordered 2 beers. That was the system. I started just ordering 2 beers because then I didn't have to wait as long.
yeah, and that's also why you were gone.
Yeah, that would, yeah.
So they have a nice little dance floor up there, and I can't remember where everyone else went. I think you guys must have went to the bathroom. But there was
it's hard to tell.
I was standing next this. I kid you not. This guy might have been he might have been a starting receiver or a tight end for the Ohio State University. I kid you not. He's a big dude. But I was standing next to him.
I don't even know.
But I was standing next to him. He's at least 6'5", at least. And he just turned around. I just thought this was kind of funny, and I wish I would have saw it. But he just turned around and he's like, "Hey, I saw you looking at that. I know you want to hit that." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "I don't know. There's like a 4 foot tall old lady walking around the dance floor."
He's like, I know you want that.
He's like, "You should have saw it." And I was like, "Damn, I wish I would have."
Jesus. That bar was wild, dude. And the crazy part was, we ran into people that were from here. 2 hours away.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, why they were there, beyond us, but we ran into them, so.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, the odds of that.
Yeah,
on that
slim.
night.
And in that bar, and
in Columbus. Yeah. So then I think you guys you guys are kind of you were bailing on me. Like I was like, I'm gonna go up to this group of women, and he wanted no part of it. I was like, just follow my lead, and he's like, he just wanted nothing.
Yeah, nothing to do
And
with it.
I don't know what you were doing. I think you weren't
I was
following
drinking.
either.
I was
You
drinking.
were like, nope, I'm just gonna drink.
Yep.
So
That's what
I
I
ended
did.
up going. I went up to this group of like 3 women and said something about like dancing with us or something.
Yeah.
And they're like, they were nice
think I
about it. I
remember
made them
that.
laugh. I made them laugh. So they were just kind of like, they were nice about it, and they declined. I was like, oh, okay. And then do I just get to the later part? Just skip forward?
Yeah.
To you drinking a whole lot?
I get really, really drunk. I'm pretty much the only one that's drunk. They were sort of drinking. You had stopped drinking, obviously, to drive.
Yeah.
I, however, did not stop and had no intentions of stopping, and then we left. So.
Dan, me and Dan were standing next to each other while you were MIA. We were like, okay, this guy's a lost cause. He's gone. We couldn't find you. So this girl, like, he's like that. He gets over the other side. He's like, that girl was staring at me, and I was like, go talk to her. And he's like, nope, not gonna do it. And I was like, I'll go get that girl over here to you. And he's like, no, you won't. And he's like, bet or something like that. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go do it. I talked to this group of 4 women, introduced myself, and they started following me throughout the bar because I called him a pussy. And I was like, he was too scared to come over and talk to you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Daniel.
So I brought him over, and we got like their Snapchats and stuff. And then I was like, I think they wanted me to stay. And I was like, no, we got to go. I got work.
Yeah, we definitely had to go.
Oh, yeah, because you were gone.
Oh, yeah.
You were just out of it.
No, I had been gone for quite a while. Yeah, so
I think you were gone like I don't know, just shortly
quickly
after we got there.
Yeah,
and it's been a couple hours since.
Well, the thing is, when you run out of beer, you have to go get another beer, or at least that's what I've always done.
That's your motto.
That's what gets me in trouble is when I run out of beer, I go order another beer, regardless of anything.
I mean, you're thirsty. I understand.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just get thirsty. You
Gotta
just
quench your thirst.
Yeah. Stay hydrated, my friends.
Yeah. With Corona. That's how you don't get the coronavirus. You drink Corona.
Oh, build up that immunity early.
That's
I see.
Right. I'm totally healthy. It's working, right? I don't know.
You ended up sneaking your beer out, I think.
I always do that. I put it in my pockets, and then I look like I pissed my pants because it spills.
And so we were getting out of there, and me and Dan were running. We were just kind of running down High Street, and I think you were like really far behind. And then me and him started making jokes. We're going to jump off this bridge on the railroad. And this guy back here, he stands by the bridge and looks at the railroad a bit.
I was really going to do it.
Yeah, he was actually going to do it. We were making jokes, but he was so drunk, he's like, I might do this.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded convincing enough. I mean, why not, right? Like, I didn't understand anything that was going on. It's a wonder I didn't get arrested.
Yeah, I don't. So we get back in the truck, and yeah, we just plan on getting the foo-fiddle fuck out. So we're driving down the interstate, and this guy next to me.
Okay, wait, I got this.
This guy next to me is saying the most fucked up shit.
Okay, so in the previous episode, though, we went to Egypt Valley. And we talked about that, and on the way back, I insisted that I needed Taco Bell. And yeah, so you took me to Taco Bell. This time, we're driving down the interstate. I'm just being an emotional asshole, and I see
he was deep in his feels.
I see a Pizza Hut sign. I'm like, now I'm in a great mood. I see Pizza Hut. I want pizza. So I get Logan to go to the Pizza Hut. And we go in there.
You gotta explain the Pizza Hut, because this is like,
so
keep in mind, this is like 4 or 3 in the morning or something.
Yeah, this is a gas station Pizza Hut, okay? It's in a pilot. And I've been there before.
It's really odd.
Why I was there before, I can't remember, but I've been there before. So we go in there, and Logan's looking at the menu. He's like, I guess I don't understand, like, what are the prices of the sizes? Like, I just don't understand.
I asked him, I was like, hey, dude, what size you get? You want to split it? You know?
Yeah, he's like, you want to split this?
I didn't know what the sizes were.
Yeah, he had no idea. But I had been there, and I knew. And he
And
keeps
you're like,
asking
no, it's
me
just
this.
a personal pizza.
Yeah, I was like, no, it's just a personal pizza. He's like, well, yeah, but what about like the larges and whatever? Like they don't have a large. I'm like, no, dude, you just get a personal pizza and you shove it up your ass.
That was the most iconic thing. And like when you said that, you were like laughing while you said it. You
I
knew how
know.
ridiculous you sounded.
But I was
You
drunk.
get a personal pizza and you shove it up your ass.
Yeah. So that's
And like you
been the
like kind of
joke.
yelled it too. I'm not sure if anyone else heard.
Oh, I'm sure
But
they
then
did, but I was
I was like
clearly drunk.
babysitting this guy because after he did that, we were waiting for the food. He's going around. He takes the Reese's cups and he just flips them upside down on the rack.
Yes.
For no reason. Then he goes around. He's going down the chip aisle. He's just poke. He's poking all these chips, and then he starts punching the chips.
I
had to get you out of that store. You were gonna get us thrown out or something.
yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, I was.
You were just punching everything.
And you know what? I don't know why. I don't know why.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
It was hilarious though. It was so funny. And then we get out to the truck, and it's literally this is the best pizza I have ever had, and it comes from a Pizza Hut in Pilot. At 3 in the morning.
It is good pizza. It is good pizza.
That is great pizza. That's really good.
Every time we go to Columbus, you go back.
Yeah,
Like,
I have to.
Like,
I
hey,
have
I'm
to
gonna
stop on
eat
the
at
way
this
back.
restaurant. Like, I'm gonna go eat here, and you're like, no, I have to have this pizza from Pizza Hut, a fucking Pilot. I'm like, well, you do that. I'm gonna have some good food, because I'm not drunk and I don't want pizza right now.
Dude, it's so iconic in my mind now. Now every time we go past there, I'm just like, you get a personal pizza and you shove it up your ass.
Yeah, it's the saying, dude.
Just
for
the
real.
memories.
Yeah, but like, this is what it's like to live in a small town. I mean, we go to a bigger city, and Columbus isn't too awful far. We go up there quite a bit. But you go up there, and you're like, there's certain restaurants you have to go to, and you go there every time, like, because you don't have that around here where we live. Like, all we have is the same stuff that we've had since we were kids. Nothing changes. Although we got a Chipotle and a Starbucks, so we're moving up in the world. Yeah, dude, I should. Too? Yeah, I definitely should. Wait a minute. I'm trying to think of who this is. Is it Eric? Is this Eric? I think it's Eric.
For audio listeners, we in the chat, you should send to their marketing team. Pizza Hut would love it. Yeah, we should. No, it couldn't possibly be.
Yep, definitely Eric.
Couldn't possibly be Eric. Under Armour should love this too. Look, we're matching.
Yeah, but
that was unintentional.
Yeah, it was an accident, total accident. But Under Armour hats, man, no better hat than an Under Armour hat.
get yourself one now. Not sponsored.
We're gonna have to get everything plain now. Everything has to be plain because we're endorsing companies that we should not be.
They should be giving us money.
Yeah. You guys owe us money. We're filing a lawsuit.
They should give us money for all the, I don't know, the 3 million viewers we get daily.
Yeah, daily. 3 million views. Easy. Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah, easy. So after the pizza, when we're driving back home, you start saying some dark shit, man.
I don't remember.
Do you want to bring that up or no?
Probably not, because I don't even remember. I don't even remember.
It was some really edgy shit about wanting to die and all that. We can just go.
Yeah, we can skip that. We can skip that because I was drunk. So somebody else was in charge that night. But what I can remember is you guys woke me up when we got home, and I still have this pizza in my lap and it's not finished. I was just like I fell asleep while eating the pizza.
You woke up to a selfie being took because we did like a selfie.
What?
We took like a 3-van selfie.
Do you still have this picture?
I might have the picture. Why? You think it's?
I don't remember this. No, I want to see it personally because I don't remember it.
I might not have it. I don't think I saved it. I think I put it to the story. So
it might still be in your Snapchat then, probably. I would
maybe.
But yeah, so we don't really know exactly what it would be like to live in the city, though. Like,
no,
I still wonder
I have no
because
clue.
like we get these stories and we go up there and we have these good times, but what is it like on a daily grind? Like
I don't know.
What's it like to get up and go to work and you live in this big city? Like, obviously the commute probably is terrible because of all the traffic and everything. I really want to know, and I'm really considering like trying to move somewhere different at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it'd be cool early on, but I feel like it would just like I'll just end up missing the no traffic around here.
Yeah, it's definitely tricky because you definitely would want to find the right spot wherever you went, like somewhere like close to the city, but enough out where like you don't have
Yeah,
neighbors super close and
yeah,
you have a yard because, I mean, that's just kind of how we've grown up. I mean,
yeah. I don't know. You just like take Ubers to work.
I
Isn't
don't
that
know.
the norm?
I mean, I suppose that's probably maybe. I bet in LA that's like a really big thing. People take Uber to work a lot in LA.
Did
I
that
bet.
at Sonic Temple. You remember that?
Lived in my. So the Bertonian says, I lived in Miami for 2 months once. It's like living here, but it takes an hour and a half to drive to some place as close as Zanesville here.
Oh man,
That's
that
wild.
would drive me insane. I think that'd send me off the deep end. I think I'd just be a crazy person.
Imagine wanting to punch yourself in the face every time you get in the car.
Okay, so that's what it's like to live in a city. Imagine
Well,
you want to go somewhere,
it's time.
walk,
It's time
just
to buy a
walk.
Tesla, I suppose. Get some autopilot and let the car drive me there, so I can take a nap on the way to work. I guess.
Just get a helicopter. If you're rich, just get a helicopter. There you go.
I don't want to crash into a mountain.
Whoa, man.
Is that too soon?
I don't know. I
Is
don't
that too
know.
soon?
I don't know what that is, but he will always live on. He will always. It will always be Kobe whenever I throw something.
Oh yeah, every day,
Yeah.
all day. Uh, maybe I don't want to live in Miami. Actually, I wasn't really considering Miami. I was thinking more like Tampa, but I don't know.
I thought you were considering Oregon.
Oh yeah, I've been considering lots of things. I've been on Indeed every day, and I just look up different towns. Like, I don't know. I just start going through everything. I realized I really don't like winter, so that's been kind of a driving factor in the places that I'm looking. I really hate the snow.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not much better.
Tampa was better, but not much better.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you probably had nice weather there though, but the humidity, like that's
That
another
doesn't
thing.
that
Like,
doesn't bother me because I hate
it
the
doesn't
cold so
bother you?
much. No, it doesn't. Not as much
I
as
go
the
in.
cold. It's going to be
Oh yeah,
23.
that's true.
Did you see
That's
the
true.
forecast? 23 degrees on Friday. And guess what? My task for Friday just so happens to be I get to flag. Pretty sure I'm calling off that day.
Oh
Fairly
man,
certain I'm
like
calling off that day.
yeah, I just want to like be in a nice area where I can motorcycle ride.
Yeah,
year
exactly.
round.
That's kind of where I'm at. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a big city. I mean, I suppose I could live somewhere different, but I want to be able to ride my motorcycle
Amsterdam.
and golf. Amsterdam. We're moving out of the country now.
We're moving to Amsterdam.
420 blaze it,
We're gonna
bitches.
420 every day.
Yeah, that's right. 420.
Actually, I wouldn't mind taking a vacation there. That sounds pretty lit, doesn't it?
I have a passport.
I gotta get a passport. Then we'll go to Holland.
Go to Holland. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I want to. You know what we should do? We should just go drive on the autobahn with like some turbo Busas.
And crash into the back of a minivan.
I mean, at least we
Oh,
were having.
that's a little dark.
At least we would be having fun when we died.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
It's a good.
that's
way
the
to
way
go.
I want to go out.
I always wanted to go out with a bang, anyways.
Or this instance, a little crash.
A little crash.
It's not really a bang, is it? You don't really make it. Doesn't really make a bang
It's
sound.
kind of a bang.
Unless you're talking like a gunshot.
Maybe I shoot myself while I'm driving the motorcycle. That was dark. I gotta stop. That was dark. That was a little too far.
Not as dark as the night with the pizza.
Well, we're not gonna talk about the night with the
I'll
pizza
tell
because
you.
I don't. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me that another time because I don't even know.
That was bad.
Yeah,
That
you're
was
beyond me
bad.
right now. I don't even know.
Honestly, it was pretty bad. I thought about pulling over and just letting you out and letting you just do your thing, walk home.
Walk home.
Yeah,
I mean,
just walk home, or maybe walk in the middle of the interstate.
I'm starting to get kind of fat. I do need the exercise. So you could have helped me out, and so I wouldn't have gotten fat.
Or you just put the Pizza Hut down there, fatty.
I fell asleep eating the Pizza Hut.
Okay, so what's next? What we want to talk about?
Rough is life.
Rough is life.
Yeah.
That's the best you got. Rough is life.
Well, the words are on the screen in front of me, so it was easy. I just read them backwards, so it sounded like I changed the topic.
Huh.
Yeah. No. So the Bretonian says, so you're saying Pizza Hut in Cambridge isn't as good? No, it's not. It's still good. I mean, don't get me wrong, Pizza Hut's good. But this Pizza Hut, I don't know what it is, but this particular Pizza Hut is like the best that there's ever been.
I think they put cocaine in the sauce. They do something, man. Because like
dude,
you
I don't
only
know.
get personal pizzas, but it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so fresh.
That's the best pizza you've ever had, and it makes absolutely zero sense.
I don't know. I had Papa John's the other day.
Yeah.
And even though that guy eats 40 pizzas in 30 days, it's it's pretty good pizza. Like, it's fresh. Papa John's is always fresh.
Papa
It
John's
just
is good.
fresh. Yeah.
Nothing beats local pizza, though. I don't think anything.
Have you seen the video to that?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Papa John's.
Yeah.
Have you seen where some video where they like slow it down?
No. Okay.
It's like people in the comments it's like they slow it down and they purposely make him sound crazy. Just look up the Papa John's interview. You'll surely find one. You can tell by like how slow he talks.
Slowed down one, right?
Yeah, he just sounds absolutely crazy.
I'm trying to find the one that's slowed down, but I don't see it.
I ate 40 pizzas in 30 days. The day of reckoning is upon us. I think that's what was said.
Papa John's. Okay. I guess this is going to be the one that we... I don't know.
Oh, it's such a classic.
Okay. Is that the right one? No. There it is.
You're not playing it?
It's not playing?
It's playing for me, but not the stream. Let's switch that over.
It should be. You can see it, right? So the stream can see it.
I can see it, but on the stream, it's not playing.
I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days.
No, it's not playing.
What? What is going on here?
He can't see it. See, he said he can't see it. What are you doing?
I know what it is.
What are you doing with your life, man? Life is rough.
I got it.
Livy currently and Mark Shapiro should be in jail. He has no pizza experience. He's never been in the pizza category. I would just say, stay tuned. The day of reckoning will come. The record will be straight.
Why not set the record straight now? I mean, what is it about the record that's not straight?
Stay tuned.
Better ingredients, better pizza.
They slowed down his voice. Did you hear it? He sounds completely insane.
Look at it. Wait. Look at this guy. Look at him sweating.
Looks?
Yeah, look at him sweating. Oh my god.
He hasn't showered in 30 days when he had the 40 pizzas, and he's just pizza grease all over his face.
Wait.
He got fired for something like over like 10 years ago too.
Here we go.
Wasn't it like 10 years ago?
Here we go. Wait.
Or something? Something he did 10 years ago.
Yeah,
it was really stupid.
No, it wasn't something he did 10 years ago. So he did it recently, but he said the N-word on a call.
I had over 40 pizzas.
On a call? Who?
Wait, listen.
Oh my god.
I slowed it down.
I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days.
Oh my god, dude.
I had over 40 pizzas. He didn't say just 40. He said over 40 pizzas. What a crazy man.
Switch back?
Yeah, let's switch back.
Okay. 40
Oh my
pizzas
god.
in 30 days.
Over 40 pizzas in 30 days.
Wild.
You never saw that? They
No,
slowed it
well,
down like that?
I haven't seen it slowed down, but I saw the original.
It sounds completely batshit crazy, doesn't it?
I mean, he looks batshit crazy. I mean, look at his face, and then he's like sweating like a maniac. I don't even know what's going on with that guy. But yeah, no. So so basically, what he did was he was on, I think it was like a shareholders call, and he said the N-word for some reason. I'm trying to remember why, but yeah, they made him step down or whatever. It's just been like, it was a progressive thing that just kind of happened. Like, he wasn't the CEO, but he was still involved, and then at some point shit hit the fan and he was just gone. It's no longer his company. They just kicked him completely out.
Oh man.
So
This Peyton Manning's pizza.
Peyton Manning's pizza. Oh Jesus.
Remember he did the commercials with Papa John?
Papa Manning. Papa Peyton.
Papa Manning.
Papa Peyton.
Peyton.
So
He doesn't know pizza. The day of reckoning is upon us.
the day of reckoning is upon us. I don't know. He hasn't had the pizza from Pizza Hut though.
Oh no, definitely not. If he had the pizza from Pizza Hut, he wouldn't be saying the day of reckoning is upon us.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. That is the best pizza in the entire universe. So, well, anything else today, Logan?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, thanks for watching.
If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe.
Yeah, you better
And
subscribe.
also,
You have
Check
to
out
subscribe.
our live shows. When are we deciding we're going to do this? It's going to be Mondays.
So Mondays
6?
at 6 o'clock for sure, and then stay tuned on our socials, and we'll update you with a better live schedule as we go. I guess we
Yeah,
haven't
with the
really
other day.
We haven't picked a good day yet. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
So
So every
Mondays
Monday
at
at
6.
6 we'll be on Twitch. We'll be live. Everything will be on YouTube.
6
Apple
p.m.
Podcasts.
EST.
EST. So yeah, so we'll be on Twitch at 6 p.m. Eastern time on Mondays. Everything will be uploaded to YouTube that evening or the following morning, and then we're gonna have the audio file put on Spotify Podcast and Apple Podcast later in the week. Take some time to get approved. So
Yep. So
So-
subscribe and like if you're watching this on YouTube, and come over and check out the Twitch.
yep, and check out our
All our
socials on
socials,
Facebook and
yeah.
Twitter. That's gonna be the best way to stay updated on the channel.
All that shit. Just hit all that shit.
Yeah,
Just
you
do
better
it.
just like it all. Yeah, just do it.
Yeah.
And if you do, one lucky viewer will get one personal pizza from the Pizza Hut we talked about.
Up their ass as well.
Yeah, because it has
We will
to be.
make an exception.
yeah.
It will be up your ass.
Yeah.
You'll taste everything.
Yeah, you're gonna get a personal pizza shoved right up your ass, and Logan's gonna do it.
Oh yeah, with pleasure.
Yeah,
That sounds creepy.
yeah, with pleasure.
I just stare at the camera. Yeah.
Yeah,
With
but
my pleasure.
but you know what though? If you win that pizza, it's not necessarily a win-win. He's not gonna use marinara sauce for any kind of lube because life is rough. We'll talk to you next week.
Yeah.